So this is the Sony CMTCP500MD. This is a 25-year-old-ish sound system that I bought when I was 25 years younger. And I'm using it only because the analog entry works, and I had troubles with the CD player, which is right there, the MD player also, which is right there, and the cassette player, which is right there and goes on top. So I disassembled all the system, and I noticed on the CD player that the belt was kind of loose. So I ordered some belts from a Chinese manufacturer, and I disassembled it because I was using the analog with my mobile phone plugged in, but I noticed on the screen it was marked as if a CD was in, and there was no CD in it. And I knew the CD player wasn't working, but I had the stupid idea of touching the eject button, and that set the CD player in motion. So it wasn't ejecting anyway. It was blocked, but the motor was relentlessly trying to do something, and then it wasn't stopping. So I decided to disassemble it, and so there it is. We have a few components there. I didn't film anything except for a little portion when I had already taken the top off, and hopefully I'll be able to reassemble it. I'm not sure, but I'll try. And the mission of the day is to change the belt, but I can already see that the belts that I ordered, I'm sorry, I'm not used to filming. The belts that I ordered look pretty thin to me compared to the original belt, which looks to be way thicker, I'd say. And there's also the, how would you say that, the plateau, I don't know, this part, this moving part, which I guess is out of I should be able to film it by underneath. There's there's some mechanism like right there. It's pretty dark, but there's something to be done there also, so I'll try to do my best not breaking it, and we'll see if I managed to change the belt. See you after that. Alright, so I took the belt off. The belt is there, the original one. I took one of the 50 belts that I ordered, and I took, like, I think it's one of these. So it's way thinner, but it looked like it was working, so I don't know if I'll order another belt. But anyway, so if you encounter the same problem with the same HiFi system, so you take that screw off, and then you're able to make the yellow part pivot out of the black block of plastic. There's a little there's a little metallic tab there. I guess you can see it a little bit. That goes inside a rotating wheel, I would say. And that wheel, I don't know where the mother is actually. And I'm filming like a damn potato. And that wheel makes the CD player, the CD plateau pop off. And the plateau was out of position also. This part was not right, so I put it right back on. And then when I popped the white part back up, it clicked, and now the plateau won't move. So I guess it will move when it's reassembled and the plateau is back on and the power is back on. But I'm not confident. This belt is way thinner than the original one. It's way thicker. It's way thicker, but it's completely soft. It's totally out of there's no elasticity anymore. It doesn't. It's taking its shape back, but look how you can deform it. It's weird. Anyway, so I managed, looks like I managed to change the belt on the CD player, and it should work. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to reassemble it. I took it apart like a week ago, waiting for the belts to arrive, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited to disassemble it, but anyway, we'll see. I'm afraid also to take the MD player apart. I loved MDs. That was the future I wish we have had, but seems like MP3 took over. But MDs were really good, man. Anyway, see you once the CD player is reassembled. Alright, so now we have the CD player back on. So there were two like little plastic tabs that went in the base plate, and on top of that you had this plastic piece that helps the CD player stay in place. So you fix it to the CD player with two screws, so one there and one there, and there's this third one there that you won't see, but that goes all the way through the back plate, and that goes out on the back side. And then we put the face back on, and we're gonna screw the face back on, and then I'll be able to reassemble part of the side which is this piece which goes next, then the power output next, and or perhaps I'll do the MD player first. You have to take that screw off before you put the MD player back on, and then you have this metal casing with this ribbon cable that goes to the MD player from the side circuit board. So let's go. It seems like it fits pretty good, as it should, I'd say. So it's pretty encouraging. See you after the side plate. reinstall. So I took the cap off of the MD player, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's a little wheel. I'm trying to put it center screen. The wheel you see center screen, and there's a smaller wheel in front of that wheel. I'm trying to do my best to put it center screen, and you can see the belt on the small wheel that doesn't go anymore. Yeah, we can see a bit of the belt, but you can see it's loose, and I'll try my best to change it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be painful, because there's no way I'm touching this. The laser lens is quite exposed in there. I'm trying to do the lighting. Yeah, so you can see the lens from here. It's center screen, and I clearly do not want to mess with the lens. So the goal is to fix the player, not destroy it more. And I'm pretty sure these types of players are nowhere to be found nowadays, so I'll do my best to change the belt, and then I'll come back to you. So I'm kind of gutted right now, because as you can see, oh no, you cannot see if I do that. I'm trying to give you a good lighting, but the belt came in pieces, the original belt, and it's doing more than breaking. It's also transforming itself into this black goo-like substance, and so I have it on my fingers also. I'm pretty sure if I press it, it's gonna, yeah, it's horrible. And I'm good at it, because the smallest belt that I have in my belt pack is this one, and it's still way too large. I'm sorry, I'm filming like a potato. It's still way too large, and I do not have anything else to replace it with, so I'm gutted. That means either I'm buying new belts, like smaller belts, or I'm putting it back together. We still haven't progressed a lot, so I'm putting it back together, and the MD player won't work. I'm gutted. It's really way too large. It's way too large. I was hoping like I have like 50 belts or 100 belts in there in this pack, and yeah, not not enough. So we'll figure out what we do. Okay, so I managed to try something to fix it. I'm terrible with lighting, and I'll try my best. Okay, so you can see I tried to make a homemade belt, and it seems to work, but we won't be able to do that much more. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'm pretty sure the black goo that the older belt left on the wheels is gonna help somehow to make the homemade belt work. So now we're gonna reassemble that the top of the MD player, and then we're gonna put the MD player back on top of the CD player, and we'll keep going on from there. So we did progress a little. Here is the almost finished reassembly. So we put the CD player back at the bottom of the support plate. Then we put the MD player back on. After putting the MD player back on, we put the side plate back on. It slides into these little slots that you can see there. Then after that, we connected back the MD player ribbon cable. I noted it MB for motherboard, but it's more of the face board. So the face board ribbon cable, and then we had the CD player ribbon cable that you won't be able to see. You'll see a little bit of it on the blue that's there. It's the CD player ribbon cable, and those two cables, this one and this one, that you should note because you can mistake them. So I noted them back when I disassembled, and I made a little black mark on the head of this one, and I made the same black mark on the connector there. You won't see them, but I did it, and you should do it too if you take this system apart too. Then we connected back the power converter. You can see in the bottom there. It comes with a little PCB board that is only used for stabilization, I guess. And we connected it back to the actual motherboard. Would be this one. Then we put the back panel back, and we connected then this cable to the back panel, and then we slided the sides back on, and now we are left with the cassette player that does not work, and the system says there's a cassette there, but the lid works well, but the cassette player doesn't work. And I tried to take a quick look, and I saw a wheel. I'm not sure you'll see it. Yeah, you can see, like, I'm trying to center screen, like a white wheel, and this wheel doesn't have a belt at all. So I'm guessing the belt is somewhere inside there, and I'll try to disassemble all these pieces to get to the belt and see what I can do, and then slid the top back on, put the top back on, to dust it off somehow. I dusted some of the dust that was inside, like 25 years of dust, but I didn't want to wash everything with the like soapy water or something. So alright, so next step, fixing the cassette player, putting the top back on, and testing. So now we have disassembled the cassette player. You have 4 screws that maintain the block in place. 4 screws there, and then you have 3 more screws to disassemble the circuit board from the mechanisms, and you have to unplug this cable and this ribbon cable to take the circuit board out. And then the problem is, so you see there, we have a belt that looks good, looks fine, but underneath that black wheel, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it fine, but there's another wheel which has a, yeah, we can see a small piece of belt there. Belt is broken, and this second belt goes on this wheel probably, so we'll try to replace it and reassemble everything and see if it works. See? So I replaced the belt. As you can see, the white wheel now has a belt around it, and when the black wheel turns, you can see the white wheel turn with it. And I guess that's it for the belt fixing of the Sony CMTCP500MD. And the original belt just turned into pasta, like black pasta, just like the MD belt, MD player belt. So now we'll walk backwards until it works. It's quite almost finished, so not that much work ahead, and we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, so I think I found an issue with the tape player, and it's probably not the belt as I thought before, but you see there's a couple of plastic pieces. I'm gonna show you. So the player is like this, and the tape goes on. The tape goes on like this, and then you have this plastic piece which has a wheel, and the wheel goes on the magnetic band of the tape. But this piece, you'll see in a second, when you take it off. So this one, I'm sorry for the filming. I'm filming like a freaking potato. So this one is going there. You see, like that. I'm not gonna push it all the way. And there's a spring. You should be able to see the spring. See the spring. The spring is there. So the spring is there. And the spring is locked in place. I'll try to show you how. I'll try to show you how you put it in. How you put it in place. So you take the spring and you put it like this, and then you're seeing absolutely nothing of what I'm doing there. But then it has to go in there, and then you put it in like this, but you won't be able to see it. I guess it's not going to focus. Yes, it is. Do you see how the plastic piece is broken on the top? Like we can see it's broken. I'm gonna show you with the screwdriver if I can. Where is it broken? You see, it's broken like there. It's broken there. You see, plastic is not, it's broken. And so the spring, when it has to stay in place, yeah, we can see this way. It's way more telling this way. You heard? I just had to push back on the plastic a little bit with my nail, and you can see how it's broken. So the spring doesn't stay in place because the piece is broken, because it's been 25 years that this spring is pushing on this plastic plate, and this plastic plate is real thin. So I managed to put it back in place because I was pushing on the plastic piece, but you see the piece is broken. It should be, you know, there shouldn't be this little gap that you can see there. This gap shouldn't be here, and so the spring doesn't stay in place. Look, we're gonna hear it again. It's gonna move up, and I didn't need to put much effort in there to make the spring snap out of place, and I guess that's the problem. And the other side, which is still on, is also broken. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's also broken. But miraculously, the spring stays in place on this side, and so that's why I think the tape is rolling at the right speed in one direction, because this spring stays in place despite the plastic piece being broken, but it doesn't stay in place on the other side. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason why the tape player doesn't work, or only works in one way. I'm pretty good at it. I don't know if this pieces can be replaced or not. I hope they can. Not that I'm gonna use the tape player that much, but fixing the system means fixing the system. So the tape doesn't work, the system isn't fixed, and I want the system to be fixed, so I'll look into that.